Hey guys, welcome back to Spin Crochet Repeat RCC. The RCC stands for Robin's Crocheted Creations. And that's where you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. You can find me at Spin Crochet Repeat RCC here on Rumble, YouTube, and on Etsy. Today I'm going to be reviewing this 3.1 ounce braid of 21 micron merino that I purchased from Nic White. I will link his Facebook group below, and if you decide you like what you see, then you can go over and check him out, see what he's got. There's a lot of different fibers. It's not just merino. I believe I saw one not long ago that had both silk and camel in it, so a little bit of a luxury brand going on there. I've not bought from them before, but I thought I saw this and just kind of fell in love with all the different colors, and it's different, and I appreciate something that's not always the same as what you see everywhere else. So thought I'd give him a try, and got his permission to review this here on my channel. So I'm going to get set up to spin this, and we're going to give it a go. Alright, so I've got it started in my leader loop. I only unbraided a small portion so that it wouldn't be trailing in the floor. Now, the braids that I have spun in the past, many of them have been very difficult on the ends. They've been not unusable, not unspinnable, but just kind of stiff. I'm not having that issue with this thus far, so that's something I can definitely appreciate. It's drafting very easily. Seems to be spinning very, very easily, drafting very easily. I'm excited to get further along into the different colors. I figure there will be a lot of barber pole look going on, and I am already considering applying this with black thread rather than doing a 2-ply of this, because I think it would give a very neat effect to have a thicker black stripe and a thinner black stripe with the thread in with all the different colors. I pulled too hard on that. That's my fault. This braid could potentially be a good candidate for spinning from the fold, but I've yet to get in a lot of practice doing that, so I don't want to take a chance on messing something this beautiful up. I'm not noticing a difference between drafting in the darker part versus the different colored parts so far. So that is, I'm wondering what technique. I don't know if he blended it or if he dyed it all at once like this. Maybe something I'll have to shoot him a message, because I like how this is done. So I'm going to pause here because it's going to take me a little while to get into the next color, and I will pick the video back up there. Alright, so I'm now getting into some of the pink, and it's a lovely color, but it does, as I open it up, it's not quite as vibrant on the inside, which I don't have a problem with that. So it looks like probably the black was done separately, blended in with the roving, and then the white parts dyed. So the color that you see, I gotta make sure this is on camera. Yeah, the color that you see on the outside is not necessarily going to be as vibrant on the inside. Now, I still think it's beautiful. This doesn't bother me. But if you were looking for something that carried on throughout, I would keep this in mind. And this may affect how someone would like to spin it, but I think just the color change in that small area right there shows a lot of skill, all the way to purple and then back out through the gradient again. I'm going to pull some of this off of the bobbin. This is what we would get if we plot. We have the brighter colors showing up. Not a lot of the black, but it's I think it's blending with the others, so it gives a deeper tone, which I am not unhappy with. So let me find this brighter pink part right here. You see some of that barber poling that I was, if I can get it to focus, that I was talking about. Just in the single right here. So, yeah, so far I'm definitely enjoying this. And again, the drafting is still very even. Very easy to do. The black would probably show up more if I took those sections and either spun from the fold or just concentrated on that one area. That would give a larger section of just black when it came to being stitched up, whether it be crochet or, well, for me it's going to be crochet. But I think that could be interesting, especially if you went to making socks or a hat. You would have, it wouldn't be color pooling, but it would be sections of different colors. I think that could be very interesting. I'm going to be going into another section of a brighter color. going to move this here so that you'll be able to see it as it goes on the bobbin there. You see there's a magenta color going on there. And we're going into a bit of green. Seems to be meshing together very well. Now this one section I just spun got a lot of nice barber pulling. Here is that red section. I'm just going to let it ply up next to the green section. There's the green on its own with all that lovely barber pulling in there. So there we go. So I am definitely going to recommend, from my experience thus far, if I find anything that's just outrageously awful, as I continue on through the braid, I will add that to this video. I don't expect to find anything, so if you don't see that added in the video, then you know there wasn't anything wrong. As I said, I don't expect there to be anything wrong with this. It's lovely so far. It's drafting wonderfully. It's not felted. It came in good packaging. There's good communication with Nic. It smells very clean. It was well taken care of. I don't see any vegetable matter in it whatsoever. Just on the surface, and in digging through and opening up the braid just a second ago, I didn't see any on the inside. So I would say this is good, good quality, very well taken care of product, and I am going to highly recommend that you go check this artist out. Again, I will link the Facebook page, the link that he gave me. I'm going to put that in the description, and I encourage you guys to check it out.